Hi there. Welcome to week 2 of our journey to Backbends with the Bliss movement. We have 7 new postures this week that we'll use to create greater overall back and spinal cord health. Here we go. Let's begin with posture 1, low lunge back bend. We're going to begin in neutral tabletop, stepping the left foot between the hands, left knee stacked over top the left ankle, and inhale, sweep those arms up overhead, bringing palms to touch, and draw your gaze up towards the palms. Taking a nice bend in the lower back, keeping the hips squared off and shining forward towards the top of the mat. Stay connected with your breath. On the inhale, feel your fingertips pulling up and back, and as you exhale, settling a bit deeper into the stretch. Let's release and move into the same stretch on the opposite side. This time stepping our right foot between the hands, right knee stacked over the right ankle, left leg extended back. Arms and hands reach up overhead, palms to touch, and gaze follows. Inhale for that length in the spine. Draw your hands just a little bit further back behind you. And as you exhale, feel the pelvic floor drifting a little bit closer down towards the ground. Hold these postures for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Challenge yourself this week and see if you can hold it a little bit longer with each day that passes. We'll release, coming to a standing forward fold at the top of the mat, and slowly rise up, circle shoulders up towards the ears. And we're going to move into posture 2, dancer's pose. Grounding down through the left foot, bend through the right knee, and take your right hand to grab on the inside of the right foot. Press the foot into the hand as the leg kicks back, and extend the left hand and arm out in front. Feel a nice stretch through the right side of the body and the lower back. Take the gaze forward with the left hand. Maybe keep a slight bend in your left knee to help stay balanced. Stay connected with your breath. And release, shaking it off. Same stretch on the opposite side, this time bending through the left knee, reaching the left hand back to the foot. Kicking that foot into the hand and allowing that leg to reach up towards the sky. Right arm is extended out in front. You may take your gaze to a spot on the ground just a few feet in front to help keep you balanced, or you may choose to take your gaze up towards the right hand for added challenge. Releasing out, shaking it off again. Let's prepare for posture 3. Folding forward and stepping back and lowering the full body down towards the ground. Let's bring our forearms out in front. Our shoulders are stacked over top of elbows. Then take a bend in the right knee and reach the right hand back to the top of the foot. Half frog pose. Keep the chest shining forward and the chin is running parallel to the earth. Beautiful movements on the mat today. Just taking time to bring awareness to any sensations you're feeling in the body. Not making any judgments of them, but just simply having that awareness, that knowing that that space and that feeling is there. Let's release out and move into the same stretch on the opposite side. Left hand reaches back for the left foot. Our gaze remains forward and our chin is still running parallel to the earth. And release, we're pressing up onto our knees and reaching our sit bones back to the heels, lowering the forehead down to the earth and our arms extended back with our palms beside our feet. This is a variation of child's resting pose. Throughout our journey to backbends this month, each sequence is going to have us dropping into child's resting pose as a mid-marker, allowing us to find that center, that balance within our body to neutralize from all the backbends that we will be performing. When the forehead touches the earth, it signals our body to relax. Settle into your breath. And gently rise up. Posture 5, pigeon pose. Left knee comes behind left wrist. Left foot comes as close to the right wrist as possible. Coming up onto the fingertips. Chest is open, shoulder blades are pulling back towards the spine. Feel that lengthening all the way from the right foot up the leg, through the center of the body and out the crown of the head. Be strong in this pigeon pose, as it's opening our hips, and also in this variation is creating space in the back. And release, stepping back. This time, let's draw the right knee behind the right wrist and the right foot as close to the left wrist as possible. Sinking down and extending that left leg back, drawing up onto the fingertips of the hands, keeping those shoulders open, squared forward, and our shoulder blades drawing back to that spine. Crown of the head is pulling up towards the sky. Find your breath, and on the inhale, feel that lengthening out through the crown of the head. As you exhale, settle a bit deeper into the stretch. Beautiful. Let's lower back down to the mat, setting up for posture 6, bow pose. We're reaching back to our feet and then kicking our feet up towards the sky, so our arms are pulling back with our legs. A beautiful back bend here. Kick your feet up towards the sky just as far as feels comfortable. Keep your core engaged, belly button pulling back towards the spine, and breathe into this stretch. All of these movements are going to have us releasing so much tension throughout the entire back. I can feel the greater health washing through my body already, and I hope you can too. Wonderful. Okay, we're setting up for our grand finale posture, wheel pose. Using this posture to track our progress from week to week, and ultimately so that we can see where we were on day 1 of the journey versus where we'll be on day 28. To sit up in this posture, let your heels draw towards the sit bones. The feet are hip-width distance apart. The hands are going to plant just above the shoulders to the outsides, with our fingertips pointing back to the shoulders. Press through the soles of the feet and the palms and extend the arms to reach the hips up towards the sky. Stay here for just as long as feels good for you. Each day trying to challenge yourself to see if you can hold the pose just a little bit longer. Those are your 7 postures for week 2 of a journey to Backbends. Thank you so much for joining us. And do join us on Instagram at Tara Rudolph, where each day we'll be highlighting a posture, giving greater tips and suggestions on how to safely access each pose. We look forward to seeing you there. Namaste.